Alright, what's good with y'all boys, man? Back at y'all another video. Now before we hop into the topic, make sure you hop in the description, hop in the pinned comments, and get access to my free guide, which is gonna give you the 7 steps to avoid the friend zone. And at the end of this free guide, you can also get access to my course, Dating with Finesse, which is gonna completely transform your dating life. It's gonna help you master seduction, master flirting techniques, improve your confidence, and get laid on command. So if you're really serious about taking your dating life to the next level and unlocking your full potential, get access to the course today. Now in this video, we're gonna talk about 3 things that you never wanna do in a relationship, because this gonna make your girl wanna cheat on you. This gonna make you so unattractive that she ain't got no choice but to go back to her ex. The first thing is taking breaks. You never want to take a break in a relationship because that's like the dumbest thing ever. It's not gonna solve a problem. If you can't solve the problem in that moment, y'all get into an argument, y'all get into a disagreement, y'all start growing apart, whatever the case may be, either y'all need to solve it right then and there or y'all need to break up, because all that time, that's just free game to cheat because y'all not actually together. See, I was on TikTok Live the other day. This dude was telling me that he'd been separated from his girl for probably like 6 months or something like that, if I remember correctly. But then he was still saying that she still be sending him lovey-dovey reels on Instagram and they still kind of been getting back into communication with each other. I said, bro, you need to cut all that off because at the end of the day, y'all are still single. So it don't matter all this different stuff that she's sending you, bro. You don't know what's going on. And you don't want to get too attached to somebody that's actually not your girl. So I told him, I'm like, look, bro, you don't want to get caught up in position like this because it could be 6 months, it could be a week. All it takes is one text and one phone call, 10 minutes, 15 minutes for your girl to go bounce on something else. So with that being said, bro, you never want to take a break because y'all take a break, she go cheat. Even if she don't cheat, y'all take a break, y'all come back from the break, the problem's still there. Just because y'all not talking to each other, just because y'all separated from each other does not solve nothing. Because at the end of the day, okay, y'all get back cool. Okay, yeah, we had a break, the break over. We just gonna resume the relationship. Then y'all resume the relationship, the problem come right back up again. Now you back at square one. So what you need to realize is either you gonna deal with your problems in a relationship like a man and just handle your business and stand on business, or you gonna just break up with the girl. Because at the end of the day, bro, taking breaks is a recipe for disaster. You pushing for the break is just as terrible as you accepting a break if your girl pushing for it. Either way it go, you don't need to be dealing with none of that. If your girl was to hit you like, bro, I think we should take a break, I think we should take some time to ourselves, that's the end. That's the end. All this, we should take a break for a month, we should take a break for a week, for 2 weeks, all that's cap. All that's cap, bro. Either y'all gonna work it out, y'all gonna break up. Ain't no in between, bro. Ain't no in between. If you done ever, look, we gonna do a social experiment. If you done ever had a break, if you ever took a break in your relationship and it didn't end out the way that you wanted it to end out, drop what happened in the comments. Second thing that you never want to do in a relationship is depend on your girl for happiness. See, a lot of y'all need to listen to this because you already doing it. You already depending on your girl for happiness. Your girl is already your whole world. And that's the problem right there, bro. Once your girl is your whole world, you cook. You know why you cook? You know why you sizzling? Because let's say y'all break up. Anything. Let's say she just wake up on the wrong side of the bed one day, boom, she done with you. Since she was your whole world, now your whole world is gone. What does that leave you to do? Slide down the wall crying, listening to Drake. So with that being said, bro, you have to have things going on in your life. You gotta have hobbies. You gotta have the bros that you still dealing with. You gotta have a purpose. You gotta have things that your attention and your energy and your focus is given to, so you just not giving everything to your girl. You gotta have things that make you happy outside of your girl. Let's take it on a bigger scale, bro. Even if you get these things, anything that you depending on happiness for outside of yourself, if you get it, it's only gonna bring you temporary fulfillment. Because once you get used to this thing, once you get used to your girl or whatever it is, or if that thing gets stripped from your life, you're gonna be back at square one. Your happiness gotta come from within, bro. You can't depend on your girl for that happiness. Your girl is supposed to add to the happiness that you already got to yourself. Your girl is supposed to add to the peace of mind that you already got. Because if you just completely unhappy, then you get in a relationship, then you solely focused on this girl to give you the happiness that you're looking for, you're cooked. You dependent on her. You codependent with her. So now your whole life revolves around her. How can you be on your grind if you dependent on your girl for happiness? That means you gotta talk to her. That means you gotta be up under her. That means you gotta be simping and tricking. So how are you improving if you simping and tricking being codependent on your girl? How is your girl attracted to you when she got a leech of a man? She don't look at you like no man. So if she ain't looking at you like no man, if she looking at you like a leech, that means she ain't getting dripping down there for you. And if she ain't getting dripping down there for you, she getting dripping down there for somebody else. So if you somebody you are codependent, all up under your girl all the time, depending on your girl for happiness, just know, bro, she has the power to rip your heart out your chest. You should never give nobody, let alone your girl, the power to be able to do something like that. So the more that you continue to depend on her for happiness, you're done. She gonna always control you, bro. You never want to be in a position like that where you ain't got the control, because you're done. Because you can get hit from any sort of type of angle, Paul, and you never know when it's gonna happen. We gonna cut this shit out. That shit was good. The last thing that you don't want to do in a relationship is do more than your part. Basically, this means that you staying with a girl or you being in a relationship with a girl who ain't pulling up her side of the equation, who ain't putting up the same amount of shots that you putting up. You might be paying more of this or more of that. You might be doing this or doing that, and she just kind of there. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really want to be in these type of situations because it's gonna fall back on you. It's gonna slow you down. Or you don't want to be in a situation where you're just dealing with a girl because you like her, or because you in love, or because she look good. You think it's the best that you can get, but she really ain't doing nothing for you. I'll give y'all a better example. You in a toxic relationship with a girl, and she ain't bringing nothing to the relationship but toxicity. But you so attached to it, you so in love with the girl that you can't see that it's actually chaos. You can't see that it's a problem right in front of your eyes because you blinded by the cheeks. You caught up into the toxicness, so you done basically got absorbed by the dark energy. If you be in situations like this where you don't have the control, where you just being energetically drained, spiritually drained, mentally drained by your girl, you have to realize that you need to pull back and get your power back, because if not, bro, you're gonna be drained until there's nothing left. Because at the end of the day, this is what you allow. If you allow it subconsciously, it's like, okay, I'm gonna do it more and more and more. That's what your girl thinking. She may not even register this in her mind, but it's like I said, it's subconscious. So you allowing these petty games, you allowing this toxicness, you allowing her to just be comfortable because you comfortable. So you allowing all these things so she see that that's cool. So she gonna turn it up and do the most of these things. So if you pulling your weight, if you improving, if you doing your thing, if you got the abundance mindset, you focus, you on your purpose, you need to be making sure that your girl is on the same type of timing. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's a partnership, it's a bond. So y'all need to be collectively coming together. You can't just be doing everything, or you can't be letting your girl do everything and you getting drained. You leeching up under her. She paying for everything. You driving her car. You know what I'm saying? You Ubering over there to her. I had another dude on my TikTok live talking about he just got in a wreck. And I guess he's still mobile. He can get around and stuff like that. Talking about he embarrassed because he can't pull up on this girl. You mean to tell me that you embarrassed? You care so much that you can't pull up on this girl? For one, it's like you don't have a car. You should be more worried. You should be embarrassed that you ain't thinking about getting the money to have a car so you can pull up on this girl. Let alone you tripping about not being able to see her. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you are mentally trapped, if you mentally trapped by the females, if you mentally trapped by the guts, if you mentally attached to these females who ain't doing nothing but distracting you, and you ain't even getting to your bag, you're cooked. Because at the end of the day, it's a double-sided coin. Either she draining everything from you because she ain't pulling her weight, she toxic, she doing this, she doing that, she just ain't who you want her to be, and you think you can change her, you hoping and praying that she change one day herself, all this BS that ain't never gonna happen. Or you a lazy bum and you draining your girl in this position. Some of y'all be in a feminine position in a relationship because you let your girl wear the pants, because you let your girl disrespect you. You let her tell you what to do. You ain't making enough money. You at her crib, XYZ. So if you in one of those positions, bro, if you in any of these positions, you are going to be cooked. The relationship ain't gonna be ran the way that you want it to be ran. The way that you run a relationship, the way that you want it to be ran, the way that your girl stay attracted to you, stay attached to you, and stay looking at you like a man, stay looking at you like a masculine guy while y'all in a relationship, you gotta be on your stuff. You gotta be improving. You can't be codependent on her for the happiness and for peace and all this different stuff. You can't be all up under her and attached to her and draining and letting her drain your energy all day, staying with the toxicness, letting her disrespect you. You can't be doing none of that, bro. You gotta have principles and boundaries that you stand on, bro. So when these principles and boundaries get crossed, there has to be consequences. If it ain't no consequences, if she liking all these dudes' pictures, ain't no consequences, she gonna be bouncing next. If she disrespecting you, yelling, arguing, it ain't never no consequence. Next thing you know, she probably gonna put her hands on you. So at the end of the day, you gotta nip stuff in the bud, because if you don't, bro, the females, they always take it to that next level. So if you allowing a little petty disrespect, it's gonna turn into something chaotic. But you as a man, you gotta prioritize yourself. Realize that you the prize. Realize what you gonna accept and what you ain't gonna accept. Realize your worth, and you only gonna realize these things, become aware of these things by improving, by showing initiative, by showing up for yourself, by improving before you get into a relationship, bro. All this stuff is done before you get into a relationship, so you are incentivized to stay on your stuff and stay focused when you in a relationship. The biggest problem you're gonna have is not being on your stuff while you single, so you are distracted X, Y, and Z. Then you meet this girl that you actually attracted to, you actually like. Y'all get together, y'all be together for X amount of time. You completely just fall out. You ain't made nowhere near as much progress as you would have made if you would have been focused and single, but you don't see it as a problem because you in this relationship, right? So with that being said, bro, stay focused, stay on your purpose. Don't let these girls distract you. Don't let them drain your energy. But remember that you're a king. Remember that you're a boss. And all the way to ensure this is if you move in direct alignment with your beliefs, believing that you're a guy, believing that women find you attractive, believing that you can and will get any woman that you want. Simple. If you enjoy this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.